Elementary School Stories Part 3, let's go! Just kidding, I'm not gonna have an intro. I know there's some people with some crazy show and tell stories. I'm unfortunately not one of those people. I only remember one show and tell we had in first grade, where me and my friend created a song and dance routine. Not as cool as you're thinking. One day I wore this one shirt that said glitter is my favorite color, which if I wore now, my brother would kill me because he wants to start a war against glitter. But my friend said that she also had a shirt that said glitter is my favorite color, so we decided to make a dance routine together. Elementary school was when I read Harry Potter for the first time. I remember reading Harry Potter in 3rd grade at one of my little brother's baseball practices. The one other of his baseball practices that I remember was one with a big hailstorm. That was scary. My best friend in 3rd grade had not read Harry Potter at that point, so every single recess for like a week, we would sit down together and I tried to explain the entire plot of Harry Potter to her. She told me a few years later that she didn't listen to a word I said, which was fair. Hey, wanna hear a joke? Yeah. What's your name? What's the color of the sky? And what's the opposite of down? Ha-ha! You blew up! Wonderful joke! Peak of comedy! I remember a point in time when I couldn't escape from that joke in elementary school. There were a couple of other jokes that I remember from elementary school, but one random dad joke I remember went like this. What do you do to Lady Gaga to annoy her? Poker face, poker face. I only heard that joke one time, but it always stuck in my head because I could never remember if it was Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, or Taylor Swift who sang Poker Face. They were all the same person to me in elementary school. There was one girl in 2nd grade who kept on being put next to me because she didn't know how to read. I could read. I was very good at reading. I don't think English was her first language. She couldn't read. And here's the part that confuses me. She was in the Chinese dual immersion program. If she couldn't read English, then how in the world was she supposed to learn Chinese? She dropped out of the program later that year, thank goodness. I just don't know how she ended up in the program in the first place. There were some games that took over elementary school, most notably Foursquare, which usually ended in a fight. But while Foursquare was popular, it was nothing compared to medieval Foursquare in 4th grade. My friend created medieval Foursquare, which was basically Foursquare, but Square 4 was a peasant, Square 3 was a knight, Square 2 was nobility, and Square 1 was the king. And whenever anyone would get out, people would come up with stories about what happened. The line got so long to play medieval Foursquare that me and my other friends decided to go play basketball at recess. But one of my friends was one of those people who would just call out fouls on anyone that even touched her during the game. So in an attempt to get away from her, my best friend and I created the Losers Club, which included just the two of us. We invited my other friend to the Losers Club, but we told her that the goal of the club was that you can never be happy winning a game again. She didn't join us. Our entire class in 4th grade won a karaoke party. There were some conflicts that happened, like 2 people in my class who wanted to sing You're Welcome, but both of them wanted to sing it individually, but they were forced to sing it together and stuff like that. But the thing that I want to focus on was that I sang in karaoke. I wanted to sing Shake Your Tail from My Little Pony Equestria Girls. There wasn't a karaoke version of the song, so I ended up singing to a lyric video, but before my teacher found the lyric video, she asked if it was okay if I just sang along to the music video. I agreed, but I forgot what the music video looked like. So, yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen, but I got up there, sang Shake Your Tail in front of the entire 4th grade, and remember, people were bullied for liking My Little Pony, and some of the annoying boys started clapping along. I still don't know if they were being supportive or making fun of me. Probably the latter. And then they went up there and sang Look What You Made Me Do, which I remember very clearly because it was the only actually funny thing I think I ever saw those boys do.